How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Cleet Roberts reporting the international scene.
Bill Stout with the local news. Tom Harmon on deck for all the late sport news.
This is the news special leaving the KTLA lot. Please stand by for complete coverage of the Bel Air fire. We estimate our time of arrival on the scene at 20 minutes. We'll be able to give you complete coverage at that time. Meanwhile, we switch you to Larry Shear in the KTLA helicopter now over the fire.
You are not urged but warned to stay completely out of this area. The roads and the thoroughfares must be kept open for firefighting and emergency equipment. Any sightseers or spectators attempting to get into this area will be arrested immediately, no questions asked.
By midday, the fire was approaching the biggest natural firebreak in the area, a canyon 2,800 feet wide, now a freeway.
It was a flaming brand that jumped the whole, what is now the San Diego Freeway, that was thought to be a huge firebreak, started on the other side.
The neighboring district of Brentwood was now in danger.
The worst fire in Southern California history rages through the foothills in the Bel Air and Brentwood districts of Los Angeles County. The blaze raced with incredible swiftness through the brush-choked canyons of the Santa Monica Mountains, and before it was contained, it had destroyed more than 450 homes. 14,000 acres are burned out, and damage is roughly estimated at upwards of $20 million. Fire's aftermath presents a picture of devastation, with stark chimneys pointing grimy fingers aloft, all that is left of an area dedicated to luxurious living. It's one vast graveyard of destroyed mansions. 3,000 men fought an heroic battle against the flames and helped in the evacuation of 2,000 residents. Firemen estimated that they were able to save more than 7,000 homes in the path of the fire. Washington designated Los Angeles County and adjacent localities disaster areas, enabling fire victims to apply for loans to restore their property. Officials say that they have the fires halted, but will not have them under complete control for weeks unless there is rain. Small pockets blaze up without warning, and firefighters must be on a constant alert until conditions get better. It probably will be years before the area will be returned to normal.
November 7th, the morning sun reveals the ruins of what yesterday were homes and trees and irreplaceable possessions. Now fireplaces stand as tombstones over row upon row of dead homes on dead streets. 484 times, fire proved its deadly efficiency by incinerating in a few roaring minutes what families had taken years to acquire. 6,090 acres of blackened hills, canyons, and neighborhoods. Fire victims, as well as those who merely read about the fire, ask the same question.
How can a brush fire get so far out of control within a well-protected city and do the things it does?
Let's analyze this fire and see what did happen. Some phases are difficult to explain. Why is a framework of bare wood left unharmed in a furnace of heat that crumbles masonry around it? Why does a roaring fire suddenly stop in heavy brush as if cut by a knife? Why do flames spare one house and consume identical dwellings on all sides?
The thing that I remember most vividly is the ghastly smell.
Everything was lovely for about 500 yards, and I said, well, we're safe. And we turned around this bend, and it just looked like a bomb had hit.
Then I saw this horrible, horrible catastrophe, and I just knew there was no way that our house could have been saved.